25, 15, 20, 40 is the only thing that we know. Going max out story was not the answer. Interesting. I think I'm going to do it one more tick towards gameplay. Oh, it's cool that you can copy the settings. I like that. Did that really copy them? I did copy them. So probably one more towards atmosphere. Core gamer. Game depth. Try this. $25, $15, $20, $40. That sounds familiar. Who was? Or is that what I used last time? Oh man, this is going to be expensive again. We're going to be $1 million in debt, if not more. Although that's with all the features currently selected. Right, we're going to bank. We're going to borrow $500,000 again. I'm going to go back to this. Buy new copy protection. I don't know if that was the recommendation or if that's what we used. I have a feeling this is the recommendation because usually on the controls it go a lot higher. Okay, so what are we doing? We're going 256, going with all the sound. And what features do we need? Mouse driver, save game. Sprites, parallax. Scripted AI. I think this will do. It's actually a fair bit cheaper than I expected it would be. So we can pay off a bunch of the loan. Like, now. Will we pay 100? Here goes nothing. Games has released Tiger Platoon. I need to work out who my programmer is as well, so I can put them in the bug hunting room. Oh, we now have access to game balance and stuff like that. Okay. Need $500,000 for A-level games. Well, we need another big hit before we can do that, I think. Plus, we still need to move out of this bloody office. Probably sooner rather than later at this juncture. Hooray! That's good. Jaunty Hat Guy has been rented out. Still hasn't made as much money as Helfric, but hey, it's better. So maybe at 70% or so we'll move the programmer. out here. Because there are a lot of bugs being developed here. Stop it! Magazine for computer games has released a negative report of the game, therefore hype has fallen. Well, we had no hype anyway. Marketing's too bloody expensive for me to undertake in. Alright, I did say 70%, so let's move your desk over here. Now, who actually is my programmer? Baldo. So green shirt's the bug hunter. Just realised I didn't actually have you selected on that. That was a bit of wasted time. I think we're going to need to move Mordred in there as well. We're now $1 million in debt. How much interest is that costing me? 7.5 grand a month. Profit. Whoa! Okay, that helps. 391,000 because of the Legend of Kalita 2. Jaunty hat guy, new record holder. Repay, repay, repay. I think that engine just paid for itself, almost. Did cost me like $500,000 to develop it. No, do not release now. You can go in here and you can start researching these new features. 8-bit music, off you go. Skullfrog has released a new game, calling it Fighting. Do it. Right, this is an RPG, which Koei specializes in. Market share's okay. Fingers crossed. Right, we've hit the 40. Can we hit 50? 48. Okay. Graphics look really good. There isn't much to complain about. The sound is unbearable. Some real improvement is needed here. Controls are a little bit too complicated. However, the game is playable. Gameplay is average. A little polished and it would be good. The game has many weaknesses. Only buy if you're a hardcore fan. The bugs add protein to the game. Oh, lovely. Right, first thing I want to do is... we're going to do an update. Oh, I meant to check to see... hold on, we can actually still see it here, can't we? My games, game reviews, MordCorp. Where did we have a big weakness? Gameplay could do with some improvement. Control could do with some improvement. Updates. Update. MordCorp. We're going to do new campaigns, new levels, new game modes. Cost me 14 grand to do. That's fine. It'll help us keep selling. We'll do sound on the next update. One more. So we're going to do campaigns, levels, and sounds. 17 grand. Hopefully that'll re-coup that. Should do. And then we can start doing some contracts, because good grief we need to. No, I don't think we're going to make 100 grand back. $17 weeks, 12 weeks for 80 grand. That one we can do. So now we're just on debt killing mode. 600,000. I mean, we could go into debt to upgrade our office. Just got the game and just developed a game at 75%. That's really quite impressive cleanness, actually. Story's done. I also want to do a game report for Mordred, obviously. Let's move you. Oops. Yeah. And you lot can do another contract. Copy protection. Can do that easily. And we can pay off another 100 grand. So we're down to $500,000. We've still made a loss on this game overall, which is annoying. Apocalypse games are hot at the moment. We've just made an apocalypse game. Apocalypse what? Simulation. Interesting. Lost 143,000 though. I'm not sure it was worth the updates. Maybe we should have done one. Let's get some more tech stuff done. Apocalypse Simulator, that seems a bit off. Oh crikey, yeah, I just realised that. Well, we could do another apocalypse game. What else would work in an apocalypse setting? First-person shooters, but I don't think that's been developed yet. Economic sim? Be like war games. Plague Inc. is practically an apocalypse simulator, that's true. Apocalypse sim, so it's a government sim. Ooh, burn! Oh, come on! I'm very curious to see what we learn from this. Apocalypse RTS would be good. Possibly. Quantum Dreams has released the game Bank Manager. Fascinating. Alright, let's take a look. No, it's simulation is genre. It's 100 grand though. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to spend 100 grand on this. Getting strategy might be tempting, but nah, no. One other thing I would, however, like to research, oops, not feature, although we could upgrade the engine, is to get at the very least game balance done. Ah, you've done. Excellent. Well, in that case, we'll work over here. And then I think we're going to bang out a couple more contracts. I also very much want to see Mordred's report. We got the market right. We got Apocalypse right. Still wrong on all of these, though. I think we were actually surprised last time that game length was a lot more important than story for an RPG. I have a feeling that happened, which is still bizarre to me. And I feel like graphics actually needs to be about here on an RPG. It did do quite a lot better than Divinity Original Mord. Then it also released while it was trending. So we could get up to an 18 at this point. I mean, these aren't huge. I think we should probably... 22 weeks. Is that going to be enough time to make a game? Possibly. Otherwise we could do some more contracts. That would be a squeeze, but probably doable. That's definitely doable. Let's give that one a go. We're going to put all hands on deck. We'll see what next season brings us. We paid off $500,000 at least. Feel like we should move out first. Yeah, probably. Oh crap. Really? I was pretty confident about that one. What's worse is it's a waste of time as well because you don't get paid at all. Penalty and you don't get paid. I think some of the best RPGs have a good length to go with a good story, which is why I hate the slider scale in this. It's definitely one of my least favourite things, because those two are not mutually exclusive. In fact, most of the time they're mutually inclusive. RTSs are now a thing as well. I think we need to continue banging out the contracts, though. Well, if we couldn't do 1,000 in 5 weeks, we can't do that. 20 weeks for 1,500, that we can do. And yeah, sometime this decade I would like to move out into the new office. How much is the new office again? 800 grand. We're quite a long way away from that. Should have gone for the game. We could try to knock out a super fast B game. Whether we do it in 6 weeks to nail the apocalypse thing, I'm not sure. Screw it, let's try. Let's develop a B game about the apocalypse. I think this is going to be an arcade game. Using the jaunty hat guy. What are we going to call this? Apocalypse Arcade. It's going to be quick, snappy. And yeah, it was a joke. We're not moving out this decade. Oops, target market, adult for apocalypse. What are we calling it? Brimstone. Arcade apocalypses. Do this on a PC. Now, what other arcades have we done? This was an arcade, right? Pretty sure. So story is 1, 2, 3. In fact, let's just copy those settings. So we know game length and game depth were correct. Let's try this. And this is arcade. Who likes their arcade games? Don't know. I think we're going to keep it in these two languages, though. So we're going to do this in 16 color, because it's cheap. PC speaker, music and sound. Joystick. And parallax. We can actually afford to make this right now. Yeah, I used the copy thing, so the priority is set automatically. It's an arcade game, doesn't need mouse, it's a joystick. We should theoretically be able to bang this out super fast, though we've only got 4 weeks to hit the apocalypse. So I'm not sure we're going to hit the apocalypse. We're going to miss the apocalypse, everyone. Disappointing. Parallax is taking too long. Ooh, RPGs are back in vogue, though. It's a short season again, though. Cooking Sim the RPG. Good grief, this is getting a lot of bugs. This is a B game. Why is this taking so long? Oh, we need to take out a loan, because of course we do. I feel like we're doing worse this time around rather than better. And you. And you. Green shirt, Mordred. Get over here, start removing those bugs. Brimstone. Lockstar has released the game Orcs and Elves. FPSs are available. And you know what? I think I'm going to make this room. Oops. No, I don't think we can squeeze in another desk here, unfortunately. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Get back to work. Working conditions. I don't sweat them. One of my favourite lines from Epic Rap Battles. That's clever. Alright, now we can release. And this is an arcade game. Who's good with arcades? Nobody. And none of these guys actually like us. Let's see, Taito. Oh, crap. Well, the positive is, that's not actually the worst game I've ever made. I've done a 1% before. Graphics are very bad. Sound is very bad. Controls are a disaster. So yeah, people just expect more nowadays. You really have to release with like all of the nuts and bolts. Alright. That's definitely not making its 150,000 back. No way. Alright, contract time. We tried to hit the apocalypse. We missed it. Well, we didn't. That was pretty apocalyptic. I'm not actually sure we can do any of these. We'll probably do that one. I think part of the problem is we're way behind the curve in terms of size. So apparently arcade RPGs, don't do them. I'm not going to miss this. Maybe not. It's going to be bloody close though. Did it. Don't think we can do any of them, actually. Number of people we have. Oh, and that was during the video game boom as well. So we're actually going to make more money from this than we probably should have. Oh man, we're missing a lot of features as well. We really need to update the engine. Alright, let's do it. Well, we could try to license one. Do employees have stats in this? Yes, they do. So if we go to this, and then staff. Like, my top game designer is me. I actually started with level 40 game designer. I now have 48. Best programmer is Boldo. Best graphics is Urbanus. Best music is Urbanus. And then none of us are any good in the office whatsoever. But that's mostly for, like, marketing. Yeah. We gained $3,000. Did that say we sold 7 copies? I think that said we sold 7 copies. MordCorp is here a bit of a snag. Just a little bit. Game contracts are available, just out of interest. We do have one for PC. Killer Ninjas. Pay 900 grand. Ghost Hunter, platformer. This is the era of the platformer. We could try to do Ghost Hunter 2.